All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of this song is Neon Gravestones. This is coming from the band 21 Pilots. Listen, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's go ahead and just jump into this immediately. So we have the lyrics pulled up just in case we need them. Let's check it out.
BBC Radio 1.
Really quickly, let's go ahead and bring up this quality from 360p. Neon Gravestones.
What's my problem? Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom, underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while you got them, cause your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. And my problem would glorify those even more when they... My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones.
Really quickly, guys. All right. Well, this is going to be a heavy overall topic, right? Let's see. He said something about, in my opinion, our culture treats a loss like a win, right? An earlier grave is an optional way. No? Right? Name of the song is Neon Gravestone. So for the most part, he is talking about a loss, like a literal loss of life. And something in neon lights, it's super flashy and interesting, right? He's also pointing out that there may be another option that for some reason people give, like someone losing their life as an option for something. That's where I'm at so far. The praising of someone losing their life, that's self-inflicted, guys. Let's continue.
Neon gravestones try to call for my bones.
Calling for my bones, guys.
What's my problem? Don't get it twisted. It's with the people we praise who may have assisted. I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang. They would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. And my opinion will not be lenient. My opinion is real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love, well, they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king.
Ooh.
Neon gravestones try to call.
Wow.
Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you want more today. You move on to someone else.
Right.
Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you want more today. You move on to someone else. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones, but they won't get them. No, they won't get them. They won't get them.
Respect, absolutely.
No, they won't get them. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness, could we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, form of a weapon, thinking I'll teach them while I'm refusing the lesson? It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age. Pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated. Now that should be celebrated.
Well, okay. Definitely did not expect such a like heavy song at first. Well, how about this? Because think about this for a second. Matter of fact, whenever we've encountered this band, it's been for the most part jovial, right? Lighthearted, nothing too deep, or even attempting to look at society as a whole, right? That just has not been the experience. But this one itself is a lot different, right? He's pointing out a lot of issues we have, specifically like coming from like the rock genre of people who have absolutely lost their lives by any means, let's say, right? A lot of it self-inflicted, right? Because they know once they are no longer here, their music will, they'll live in, they'll be history for the most part, right? These things should absolutely not be glorified. I love the fact that he pointed it out, honestly, in his bridge, right? Promise me this, right? If I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day, right? Do not help the next person who's going to do something like that, right? Don't help them, right? Don't tell them that they will be bigger and better when they are no longer here. That's not conducive to a young person's, growing mind. Absolutely not. Your life is important, right? Absolutely. Go speak to someone who has lived to the end of their life. You'll realize that what you may be fighting with internally is not the end of everything, right? Look at the achievements these people went on to achieve later on. Like whatever you're going through right now is not the end, right? Wow, guys. Yeah, more of this. I like things like this, right? It's a positive message wrapped in a message of honestly despair, right? It feels like the person singing this song may be struggling with something, pretty much based off of the bridge. The bridge basically screams it, right? I definitely hope he does not lose to himself. I definitely hope none of you guys lose to yourself, right? Wow. But all right, listen. Let me know in the comments of the next thing from them that I should be listening to, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can, all right? Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy it thoroughly, guys, because I'm getting choked up over here. Listen, but definitely, if you guys need help, get help, right?